Hello, bonjour, ça va? Let me just turn this up. And how are we tonight? It is Thursday, December the 4th, 2025, here in southwestern Ontario, Canada, by the beautiful, cold shores of Lake Huron. Went out for my very cold walk today. It's feeling like minus 12, minus 13. It was sunny, so that's a good thing. But I think right now it's nighttime. I think it's about minus 14 or 15, feeling like, you know. So even though it's still fall here, it certainly feels like winter, and there is snow, not very much. But that's where we're at. It is almost winter. It will be, the 21st? It's the solstice, winter solstice this year. And that is supposed to be a big monumental time in the energy fields on your planet. So I just wanted to touch base tonight. Felt like it had been a while since we were on talking with you. I have been feeling a lot of activity in the crown. Third eye especially. Again, I know we talked about this a while back, but this has been huge. I mean, it's annoying because I'm feeling it. It's not like I can stop it or do anything about it. Just kind of have to endure it, put up with it, and know that it's probably a good thing. And like exercise, when you don't feel like doing it and you do it anyway, and you do feel better afterwards. It's kind of sort of like that. So whatever I'm hearing it as prism, Prism, these prisms of light that are coming in and shining very bright on your world and on your space, your place. It's reverberating with a new dimensional kind of space is how I'm hearing it. So we're moving from that third dimensional or density kind of realm of being through the fourth to the fifth to the sixth. And at times, we even can tap into the seventh or the eighth or the ninth, depending on which field of resonance you are fielding yourself in. And it's very exciting when we begin to see these movements of time because we're being realigned to a new third dimensional line of time that is more divine. Yes, I was hearing that in meditation today, and this is the full moon today, so it's supposed to be called a super moon. I should go outside and take a look, but it's hard, as I've said, I'm in a forest here, so but maybe if it's clear and the leaves are down, maybe I'll be able to see something. I don't know. But it's in Gemini, and it's supposed to, according to the spiritual astrologers, be wrapping up 2025, which is in numerology a 9 year, which is the end. 2026 is going to be a 1 year. It's a new beginning. New beginning. We knew we had to get through 2025, right? We knew it was going to be tough. And we're almost through. I mean, we're almost through. Whew. That feels a little bit better, doesn't it? To release all that toxicity that we've been working through and going through for such a very long period of time. But these movements in our chakras and in the fields of light around us have been very potent, and they've been very strange, right? They've been misaligned for so long, and so when we come into alignment in our higher light, it's just like it's a blessing, not a curse, but as we're working through it, it kind of feels like we're getting worse. But we're not under a curse. We are actually hearing it as we're being rehearsed as we leave behind the old curse. So the old way of being, the old toxicity, the old toxic ways of being and thinking and doing. And I had a conversation, it's coming to mind to talk about this. I had a conversation with a friend of mine today, and we were talking about how the roles of men and women have shifted over the years. And Yeah, it's just kind of totally flipped. I think that's a good thing. I think we both came to the agreement that we have lived through this. We've been a witness of this shift and change in the dynamics of relationship with men and women, and that, we kind of feel like it's a healthier upward climb, um, getting rid of some of the old paradigms. So we've been seeing a lot of these shifts taking place. I mean, it's kind of hard to see the forest for the trees when you're like in the middle of it. And we've been in the middle of it. But these shifts have been occurring, and we have been checking off the boxes one by one by one. Yes, I accomplished this. Yes, I accomplished that. I did this. I did that. Um, Now, what's left but to surrender to the higher light? So, in meditation today, it's very powerful. I don't know what to attribute it to. There's just so many things, and maybe it's just everything. But as soon as I went into meditation, it was like, I always say it's like I feel like I've gone out of body, like just like that. It's I don't know if those are the right words. Sometimes I've found that seems to upset people. I don't know why. I guess they're not understanding what I'm trying to say, and perhaps it's just the way I talk, my language here. But it felt like it was a very interdimensional. I'm hearing it as a tri-dimensional experience. So it was like a different dimension of thought where I went to, and it was very clear what I was hearing, what I was tuning into, that frequency of light and listening to the downloads. But I basically heard, first thing was that, yeah, I have transcended another timeline, so I'm just starting a new one. Yay. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I take that as a good thing. Um, yeah, I have been trying to recreate myself lately, and all of 2025 it started. I noticed, and you can think about this for yourself, but personally, I noticed a huge shift in my thinking in January of 2025. Kind of started in the fall of 2024, but by January I'd had that clear thought in my mind that, yeah, what I was feeling in the fall of 24, like I actually want to create that now. It's not just should I or shouldn't I, and it wasn't a sitting on the fence anymore. It was, yeah, this is what I want now for my life. Like, this is what I want to create. So I'm recreating myself in a way that I didn't think I wanted. And all of a sudden I wanted it. And then just recently, in regards to, what's my dishwasher, the beeping, it's done. I had this thought, just woke up one day. It's, yeah, like, I want to move, and eventually, that's what I will do as a result. But nothing has been coming together. So where I want to move is a totally different place than I thought I wanted to move before. In fact, I had ruled that place out. Now I'm open to that place. And I've been spending more time in that place just to check out what the city is like. I want a totally different new way of living, of lifestyle. Never thought I would like that. Never thought I wanted that. And all of a sudden, it's just like, yeah, I woke up one day and went, yeah, I think I'm ready for that lifestyle now. I think I'm going to put into action some plans to make that happen. And that's what I have been doing. And it's kind of fun, because it's like, let's just create a new you, a new me. What shall we do today? What shall we create today? Where do I want to be in a year or two? And it's kind of exciting because you can start with a blank slate now. You can recreate yourself. You can envision whatever you want. It's all laid out there in this new realm of time. So get excited about it. The here and now is here and now. And that's what we're creating. We're creating from old thought ways that have been rested and digested out. And now we're coming from a newer, higher, lighter, brighter way of being. It's our thoughts that count. It's our thoughts that create. So all of this is laid out for us. So what do you want to create? We've been asking you this question for years. What do you want? So now it's what do you want to create? We're beyond the what do you want stage. We're into the what are you creating stage. What do you want to create? How do you want your life to be? How do you want your life to look? Do you want to change up your relationships? If you're in a relationship, do you want to leave a relationship, or do you want to change the dynamics? If you aren't in a relationship, do you now want to be in a relationship? If you're living in a house, do you want to now go and live in an apartment? If you're in the country, do you want to go to the city, or vice versa? Whatever you want. You have a blank slate. You can create whatever you want. So everything the way I've been living my life, and my gosh, how many decades, it's like I don't want it anymore. I want something different. I just do. And I'm liking this new feeling. I'm liking some of the new people I'm meeting. It's just doors are opening up. I know I have to be patient in moving out of here. It takes time. And with the real estate market the way it is, it's a little slow here. Maybe where you live it isn't, but where I live, it's exceedingly slow. So, one step at a time. But divine timing, when it's right, it will happen. Guaranteed. When all the pieces of the puzzle come together, you'll see the bigger picture. You'll see your part to play in it. And then you'll know which way is which for you. So we're aligning with our higher light. We're taking great delight. God bless. We give you peace, love, and light. We're speaking to you from your higher angelic might. God bless. We bid you good night. Okay, there we go. There's our message. Bunch of little messages there today. And a little encouragement is on the way. So blessings, everyone. Take care of yourselves and others. I will touch base with you closer to solstice time. I may have a solstice special. I just was thinking about that yesterday, but I'll see what guidance and direction I get on that. And as you know, usually I am around during the holidays. I'm not one to go and travel. Been there, done that when I was younger, and it doesn't hold any interest to me anymore that way. So if you are needing a little bit of extra help or someone to talk to over the holidays, because sometimes it can be a little difficult, can't it? Then we're going to be here for you. Okay? All right. Okay, I'm going to go. Love you always. Oh yeah, www.healingourenergy.ca if you want to book your appointment there. All right. I'm going to go. Night.